Hey guys, Body Revolution day 24, and just wanted to check in with you. Today was cardio 1, and I will say it was surprisingly hard for me today. I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that I've been spinning this week. So my legs are very, very tired, which made it a little bit more difficult, but it was still manageable. I made it through, and it just felt good to get my workouts in. So I will say I'm starting to get to the point now where when I like haven't worked out, I feel like I'm missing something. So, I mean, for a non-exerciser, that's a big deal to be like, oh, I got to get my exercise in today, or I just don't feel like complete for the day. So, that's been a really good change for me. I did skip spin this morning, just because my legs needed a break. So, I skipped spin, but I'll go back tomorrow, and then I'm going to spin Friday morning before I leave for my weekend getaway. So I know I've talked to you guys a lot about how I feel during the workouts or what the workouts are, doing, what muscles are sore, but I haven't really talked a lot about how I'm feeling. So I just want to let you guys know that I am feeling really, really good. We're a little over 3 weeks in. I needed a new pair of jeans yesterday, so I ran to the store real quick, and I was able to buy a size smaller. I got two different styles, actually, two different pairs, both a size smaller, so I know it wasn't like a fluke. And I just feel good. People are noticing. My face is looking a little bit thinner. Overall, I just feel really good. So for 3 weeks in, I feel very encouraged. I know that my journey is going to be longer than 90 days, but the longer I can stick this out, the better off I am. And I'm in this for the long haul. So, my eating has not been on point, 100%, but, I'm working on it, and I'm trying to figure out what will and won't work for my body, and how many calories I require. One thing I really think that the eating plan for this program in general is unrealistic unless you have like a personal chef, or you are a chef. I just don't have time to like cook meals, and I wish there was more like grab and go things, and there's just not a lot of that. So the eating has been challenging, but it's doable. So I'm feeling amazing. I did hop on the scale, and it's still not really going down, so that was a little frustrating, but based on how I'm feeling, I'm encouraged and trying to just stay positive and motivated. I did want to say one thing quickly about my anniversary yesterday. Yesterday was my 10-year anniversary. Hooray! I've actually been with my husband 15 years. I think I mentioned that before, but we've been married for 10. And any anniversary is something to be proud of, but I just wanted to explain real quick to those of you that don't really know my story, a little bit of why my anniversary is so special to me. I actually gained pretty much all of my weight during the past 10 years of my marriage. Before I got married, I was thin. I've put on over 100 pounds since we've been married. And a lot of it was basically from a really, really, neglectful relationship. I felt unloved, unwanted, and I was just treated really poorly for a very long time. And you just begin to believe that you're not valuable, when you're treated that way for a really long time. And I just ate my sorrows away. With that being said, I will say that my husband and I were able to get help. We did a series called Love and Respect. It's by Emerson Eggerichs. Eggrichs, I think is how you spell his last name. Totally revolutionized our marriage. Made me realize that I had a lot of things, even though I didn't like outright do, bad things to him. I wasn't being emotionally supportive. I wasn't being the best wife I could be either. And so we both, instead of pointing fingers at one another, started, looking at ourselves and realizing we can only correct our own issues. And, as we worked on ourselves, then it encouraged, like when Chad would correct something about himself, it encouraged me to keep working on myself. And we've both just become better people through the process. So anyhow, with all that being said, if you go to Oprah.com and look for Unfaithful, or just Google Unfaithful Chad and Kristen, our story was on OWN, the Oprah Winfrey Network, and they did a little 30-minute series on kind of our story. I will tell you guys that don't believe everything you see on TV. And it's definitely not 100% accurate, but gives you a good idea of what we went through. And I think it ended really well and showed, that we really are in love today, and we've been through a lot. So I will just say that God is good, and anything that you're going through in life, you can get through with His help. And I feel that way about my weight loss and everything that, I go through. I know that I'm not alone in the process. So that's just a little bit of my story. So anyhow, having unfaithfulness in our marriage and just a whole bunch of drama and making it through, and not only making it through, but because we went through the storm and came out on the other side, I am so much happier today than I ever thought I ever could be. I mean, I used to journal about like how I would dream that someday I'd be loved and appreciated and valued, and I just thought it was a fairy tale that would never happen, and I am all those things and so much more. Like, I have no doubt that my husband absolutely adores me, and my life right now really is a dream come true. It really truly is. I'm not even just saying that. That's the God honest truth. So anyhow, getting to 10 years is a huge accomplishment for us. We're very proud, and I know we're going to have many, many more anniversaries to come, but every year when our anniversary rolls around, I just become so grateful, that we're still together, and that I'm very proud that we stuck it out and, worked on things, and that we made it this far. So anyhow, I'm sorry I rambled on so much. I'll post, if you look down below, I'll post links to the information I gave you if you guys are interested in viewing any part of our story. And I think that's about it. Hope you guys are doing well. It's midweek. We're almost there to the end of another week. You're all doing awesome, and I will talk to you later. Bye.